So I've got a few suggestions that I think Driving Empire should add. So a couple are from my Discord server, but some are from what I think Driving Empire should add to make the game not better really, but just more interesting. So one of them being new map. Now I know this has already been worked on apparently or something, so I'm not going to go into detail with this because, you know, whatever. But having a new map would like spice everything up and it would make it like more interesting. I think it would be really cool to have stuff like that. The next one is brake discs. So I've got a picture here. I think it would be really cool. I don't know, I don't think it should lag that much anyway. I feel like that it would be a cool feature to have. Other games, I'm pretty sure Drive World even has it. So that in itself can tell you it doesn't really lag too much. I'm pretty sure anyway. It's just a feature where you get like a car like this, right? You go like really quick. And when you hold S, or like slightly glows, and then it obviously goes back to normal. I feel like it's just a little feature, but like I feel like they could do this so easily. It's just they have to import a script that makes the card like brake discs, you know, light up. But I think it'll be cool. After that, we've got trucks. Now I know we're getting licensed cars. I feel like with this, with how many like licensed cars we've got, I feel like there could be a licensed truck because Forza has it. Forza has some trucks. I know it's different, but like I feel like Driving Empire could get that. And then if we do get trucks, a truck job with that. So obviously here we have taxi and delivery job, but we could have a truck job as well at the same time, which I think could be super cool and like a new feature into Driving Empire itself anyway. Like obviously trucks should be cool. And then a truck job with actually like a trailer and stuff like that. I feel like it would change the game and it could be interesting. It would just obviously have to be like a licensed truck, to be honest. But after that, it's not really a big thing. But if you get a limited car, or limited license car, sorry, the number is on the license plate. I suggested this before. I don't know if they can do it. Obviously, this doesn't have a license plate. But things like, say, the Apollo Gumpert, right? This has a license plate. I have a limited number on this. Why can't they put the limited number on the license plate? You can't change the license plate anyway. And it would be just like kind of cool. Say, I don't know, with this, right? This doesn't have a license plate, but you could put one like here at the side or something. I don't know if they would be allowed to actually. I think it would be kind of cool though, just to have like a number on the license plate. Some people might agree, some people might not, I don't know. After that, vehicle folders for your inventory. So say Pagani, right? There's like different vehicle categories. Like you have Pagani, you have Ferrari, oh not Ferrari, I don't think they do Ferrari. I don't think they get Ferrari license, but you have like Pagani, Apollo, Di Tommaso, and stuff like that as little categories. You click it, then it expands and actually like opens, like say like this. Like you click it and it expands like this. Obviously the search bar will stay there, but like I feel like that could be super cool to have as a little feature where you can just like open it up. They're all like bind into like, you know, little rows and stuff, but you open it up and then it just goes to this. Personally, I think it'd be really cool. And another one for that is in the dealership. Obviously this is a plain dealership. I think it would be cool to have different brands as like little things like we had in old Wayfort and old Driving Empire, where instead of having all the cars here, but we have like different categories. So say in this bit here, or in one of these bits is Noble or something. You click it and then it shows up with this. It shows up with the Noble cars. Same with anything else. I feel like it would make like searching for cars easier than going all through here. Obviously we could still have the all vehicles tab, but I feel like favorite vehicles, you don't really need favorite vehicles. You could switch that out with group vehicles, so I feel like it's easier to search, but that's just me. After that, we've got kind of like another map thing I've got. But it's a museum. So I talked about this before. A museum for licensed cars. So I talked about this previously being a museum. Now it could be cool, could be useful, but apparently because of the new maps and stuff, I don't think they're going to do too many big map changes with this one now. I feel like what they're going to do is still have some, but like they're not going to change the map up fully with this one. But when we do have the new map, I feel like a map like, or a museum, sorry, could be cool with licensed cars. Like you go in there, you have Pagani in one corner, another corner is the Tommaso, another one is Apollo, another one is, say, Lamborghini if we ever get Lamborghini, and it's stuff like that. I think that would be super cool, but it also could be a place where they could tease cars coming. Like, they could put cars, like, under the wraps, like, under covers and whatever. So, in one corner, or in one side of the wall, there's nothing named there, but there's an area and some things are covered. I feel like that could be a cool way to tease cars as well. Obviously, they'd have to get the brand's approval. After that is, we're in the houses area, obviously. I'm not going to say selling houses. We've already clarified that's just not going to happen for now, or just ever, really. But now, I think they talked about this previously in the past. But spawning multiple cars in the, like, garage. So, like, you have little garage slots here. Press E, and it spawns multiple at once. Personally, I think that would be really cool. Now, they did obviously talk about it, but I don't know. And alongside that, the next one is spawning 2 cars. Now, I feel like spawning more than 2 cars would get really laggy. I think spawning 2 cars for everyone would be a cool thing. So, like, you can drive a car. You can give your friend give like a car to a friend or whatever, and they can drive another one. So say I want to drive the Tricolor, right? Or Tricolor, sorry. But they want to drive the HP Barchetta and they don't have it. I can spawn this. I would still have my car there, and then I would just, you know, pass it on. Now, this 2 car spawning thing, right, would only work if someone else is sitting in the car. So, say if you're on your own in a private server, right, it won't work. But if someone else joins and they want to, you know, drive the car, whatever, you spawn 1 car. They have to drive the car, and if they don't drive, like, they don't sit in the driver's seat, it despawns and you just get 1 car spawn. But if they are in the driver's seat, the car doesn't despawn, and you get to spawn your own one. But when they get out the car, they have a 10-second time thing, or like they have a timer for 10 seconds above the car, and if they don't get back in the driver's seat, it despawns. So it prevents lag, and it prevents too many cars being spawned. Like, if you're in a private server, you'd have to, like, get someone else just to sit in the car for a second or whatever. Personally, I think it could be cool. Maybe in private servers they have a setting where you could just spawn 2 cars. But in public servers, I think it would be a good way to deduct the lag, having, like, that way. It's like, they get in the car, if they're not in the sit in the driver's seat, you can't spawn 2 cars. But personally, I don't know what you think about that, but personally, I think that's a cool thing. I don't know. Now, the last one for suggestions, or for this anyway, is race saving, like, time. So you can save race times. So if I go over to races, so say for example, this race right here, right? I can go to solo, and it shows up with personal best. What if you could click the personal best there, like you can do, like you can click this and it shows up with this, right? But I feel like you can click the personal vehicle, right? And it opens up with a whole list of times you have done with the cars. So say for example, I don't know, the Jesco or the Yesco Absolute, right? You click this and it shows a time of 23.52 whatever. I feel like that could be a cool way of understanding the times. So it's not just your personal best. Obviously, they wouldn't be able to do that now because they would have to, like, get all the data back from a while ago. But I think they could do it if they implemented it and then started going on that from forward. It's like, I don't really know how to explain this, but I hope you understand. How do you think about these? I think, personally, some of them might be kind of useless, but some of them might be cool, like spawning 2 cars. Race time saves would be so helpful when you look at, like, a load of stuff. Personally, I think it'll be really cool. Obviously, developers, if you're watching this, think about adding some of these maybe, please. I personally think they're could be really cool. But tell me what you think about these suggestions that I think Driving Empire should add. Tell me what you think Driving Empire should add in the comments. And if developers are watching this, maybe go there and see if anyone else has other, like, questions or opinions and stuff. But tell me what you think about my, like, stuff, my, I don't know, whatever, and have a good day.